Hopefully that Palmy ends up alright. Ooh, someone brought a Gyarados to class? That's so cool. Is it for sale? If you stare at Gyarados' face, it might lower your attack with Intimidate. It's great that the square is so big. Even huge Pokemon have plenty of space to come out. Hello, Gyarados. Here, we gotta get a picture. Alright, crew, face me. Or don't, then. Fine. Hey, guys, I'm over here. Take a look. Oh, whatever. We're doing this. It's picture time. Probably, why can't I use the camera? I can't use the camera in school? Come on! Look, another Gyarados. Hello. Jeez, I can't believe they banned phones in school. What is this, North Korea? Oh, hello, Miss Chime, is it? Have you, gotten asked the question about that student yet? Lizzie, help me keep an eye out, would you? I've set up an ambush here for that girl who keeps watching me. She'll be here any seconds. An ambush? Well, you see, it's not very pleasant knowing she's just staring at me all the time. And now I know that now I know what she looks like after seeing her in the cafeteria. Ah, oh. It's you, isn't it? You're the one who's been secretly watching me recently. Time? How'd you know I guess you must have noticed me. I'm so sorry. Well, of course I noticed you. You were watching me practically all day, every day, after all. I assume there's something you want to ask me? Yes, I do. I've been a huge fan of yours since your time as gym leader. And I love rock-type moves so very much. Oh my. But you just suddenly retired from your post as gym leader a year and a half ago. Why did you quit? My goodness, is that all you wanted to ask? Yes, your reason for time was never made public. But it's well known among the students here that you just avoid the question anytime it's asked. I thought it'd be rude to ask you a question that you don't want to answer, so I just couldn't find the courage to ask. So that's why your gaze felt so very intense. I see. Forgive me. So very intense? Ah, never mind that. As for the reason I quit my job as gym leader, I simply wanted to focus more on my job as a teacher. It's not that I disliked being a gym leader or anything of that sort. Quite the contrary. Talking at the gym fills me with feelings of nostalgia and sadness. That's why I always avoid answering the question when students ask. Oh, I see. Do you have any plans for becoming a gym leader again? No, I'm afraid I don't plan to do so. My sister's doing a splendid job as gym leader in my stead. I personally find being a teacher most enjoyable these days. But since I am in fact your teacher, I'd appreciate it if you'd call me Miss Time. As students do, and not just Time. Oh, okay, I'm sad to hear that, but I understand. Thank you so very much, Miss Time. Well, I suppose that solves the mystery. Ah, that made me so nervous. I said so many things to try to sound cool. I was certainly a little scared when I felt that girl's intense gaze on me. But having you here with me allowed me to do what needed to be done to face what turned out to be one of my biggest fans. I must thank you for always showing up at just the right time, Lizzie. Allow me to show you my appreciation a little. I hope these help in your adventure. 50 rock terror shards? Oh, thank you! Okay, that went pretty well. Alright, where to next? More faculty await for us to befriend. Ain't that something? It's all about befriending the faculty, not the fellow students. Bet you didn't see that one come. Let's go to the nurse's office. Hello. No way, no way, no way! Come on, Miriam, just try it. What's wrong? Oh, great timing, new kid. Nurse Miriam here won't try the sandwich I made. Well, duh, I don't want to get a stomach ache. You won't, probably. I still remember that sandwich you made for me with meat filling and meat for bread. That one really messed me up bad. I hadn't trained in the art of sandwich making yet back then. I was so young and thoughtless and... Young and thoughtless? It was last month! So, as you can see, I'm not getting anywhere trying to persuade her. Even after I went through that intensive sandwich making training, it kind of makes me sad. She went through intensive sandwich making training? She worked really hard at it. I guess I have no choice if you've got one of our cute little students on your side. So fine, I'll try your sandwich. Let's see it. Yes, I knew you'd come around. Here it is. Munch, munch, munch. It's a little strongly flavored, but I guess it's not bad. Woohoo! My training paid off. My sandwiches are now decidedly average. I'm so glad my sandwich pleases the great Nurse Miriam. I look up to you, you know. You feel trusted by Miss Dendra. Thank you for trying it, and thanks to you too, new kid. And she's run off again. That was weird. But that's just how Miss Dendra is, I guess. She's always coming into the nurse's office with some injury or another too. Yeah, the nurse just up and left too. Yikes. Well, good thing I'm not injured. Where to now? Let's go to the biology lab. No, I don't want to go anywhere. I'm good here. I like being here. I'm looking for me professor. Oh, hello, gentlemen. Oh, my dear Lizzie. Oh, drat, these two have like very similar voices. Thanks to your advice from before, palm me as well. Just see for yourself. It seems very quiet. Yeah, it's feeling better, but this particular palmy may just be a bit meek, I suppose. I had Nurse Miriam take a look as well, and she says there's nothing wrong with it health-wise. So it shouldn't have any injuries, ailments, or the like. Even so, it never utters so much as a cry, which is odd. That part has even Mr. Jack here stumped. Sorry that I couldn't be of any help. Niet, pa. Don't worry about it. I have some more information now thanks to the Academy's security cameras, though. It seems Tommy was attacked by a wild Pokemon and fled here to the Academy grounds. Maybe still in a bit of shock from that experience and can't bring itself to speak yet. Yep, if that's the case, there's absolutely no problem with keeping quiet. Pas de problème. We can just attendre, wait, that is, until it feels like talking. That's all we can do, really. Even if you can speak all sorts of languages, there's no guarantee that you can understand what's going on in someone's heart. But have no fear, I won't give up. No, I'll keep on trying until we've figured each other out. You feel trusted by Mr. Salvatore. Mommy's doing great, it's just a bit of a quiet one. Okay. Hold on. Let's just go check and see if I should speak to my other professor. Hello, how are you doing? Aim to register 30 Pokemon species in your Pokedex. Come tell me when you're done, okay? Yeah, that's not happening. Okay. Let's go to the entrance hall. So why am I doing all of this? I don't know. Seems important, maybe. Also, I'm kind of hoping that maybe there's a chance that I might get, like, gift Pokemon out of one of these storylines. Lizzie, the time has come. The cursed treasures, the 4 Pokemon of ruin. They exist! And I stumbled upon the truth in the newspaper of all places. In an interview piece with a carpenter, no less. The Pokemon wielders apparently use sacred stakes to seal these treasures of ruin in shrines. There's a separate shrine for each of the 4 Pokemon, and 8 stakes driven into the ground in the area surrounding each shrine to keep the power of ruin at bay. Oh, that's what those are! In other words, if all the stakes for a given shrine were to be removed, it would release the Pokemon held inside. Don't you think it would be nice to free those Pokemon from the confines of their tiny little shrines, Lizzie? Yes. Very much so. A kind soul, I see. You are proving truly useful. According to a descendant of the Pokemon wielders in the story, you must have a bond with Pokemon in order to remove the stakes. I'm sure someone as Pokemon savvy as yourself would have no trouble at all with that. You can choose for yourself whether to believe me or not, but I will mark the locations of these shrines on your map. More map markings? I thought we were, like, done with those. I'd rather go myself, of course, but skipping out on my classes to go adventuring seems to have made the director a little suspicious of me. You can think of it as part of your treasure hunt. Treasures of ruin are still treasures after all. I hope you will investigate these shrines if you are at all inclined to do so. You feel trusted by Mr. Rayford. Okay. Hey, Hassel. What are you doing? Oh, why hello there, young Lizzie. I'm sorry, I was lost in thought and didn't notice your approach. I feel I must again apologize for what transpired in the schoolyard. It didn't bother me that much. That is very magnanimous of you. That woman who showed up is a dragon tamer and a relative of mine, I might add. You see, I come from a very long line of trainers who specialize in dragon-type Pokemon. There was a child in our family who was expected to stand at its head and lead it to greatness. But the young lad, rebellious little fellow that he was, ran away from home one day. The lad was him. He made quite the show of it too, swearing he'd make a living with music. A lot happened since then, and now he's the art teacher and Elite Four member before you. After I so rudely took my leave during our last conversation, my dear relative encouraged me to give up teaching and return home at last. I've been told the current leader of my family, that is to say my father, is in poor health. Oh, but I do apologize. Perhaps I'm not cut out for teaching after all. What sort of teacher grumbles on and on at his own students? You're a great teacher. Ah, my dear Lizzie, you have no idea how much your words mean to me. Thank you so very much. Alright, where to now? Where do we have some conversations to engage with? Wait, do we have another one with Rayford here? Okay. Alright, Rayford, hi. Anything else to say? I do hope you'll take on the hunt for the treasures of ruin if you're so inclined. Where are those on the map? Okay, so if we look at our map here, zooming out a bit. I don't see them marked. Oh, never mind. They're lurking. Wait, no, we already did that. That's the Titans. Is there one, like, over here-ish? Cascarafa? Like, where were they marked? Like, how are they marked exactly? What am I looking for on the map? What is this? That might be. Yeah, it's the shrines. Okay, interesting. I guess we might end up checking those out. But for now, more socializing with the faculty. Let's go to the staff room. Hello, Mr. Salvatore. My dear Lizzie, Palmy here is as healthy as can be. Still quiet. Well, it seems being quiet is simply a part of this one's personality. But it's hard for a Pokemon to communicate with its fellows without speaking up. As you know, wild Pokemon use their cries to tell each other all sorts of things, like the location of food or whether there are predators nearby. So even if I were to release it back into the wild, I'm afraid that it may not be able to do those sorts of things. So you're just keeping it as a pet permanently? What do you think, Lizzie? Where does Palmy belong? I don't know. How about here? Here? At the academy? So you think it should stay here with me? I'm so focused on getting it back in good health so it could return to the wild that I didn't even consider that possibility. What do you think about that idea, my little Palmy friend? Palmy! Palmy, it spoke at last! Even without speaking Pokemon language myself, I know that reply means yes. Oh, my dear Lizzie, merci so very, very much for all your help with Palmy. All the more reason you should have this here, a rare Pokemon for you to raise. Huh? You received a Meowth? I got a Meowth! Finally! A third Pokemon! Here. I'm so happy. Yes, I, Salvatore, will take it upon myself to look after Palmy for good. I will indeed. I kind of would have preferred to have the Palmy, but whatever. Oh my goodness. What the heck is this? It looks like... what? It looks like the Sasquatch version of a Meowth. And it's only level 5. What the heck is wrong with you? It's got the most insane beard I've ever laid eyes on. This Pokemon is pretty lonely by nature. We first met one another on 12/17 at Naranja Academy. Okay. Well, thank you, Mr. Salvatore. You do not know how much this means to me, honestly. Who knows, maybe the other professors have Pokemon to just hand out to us. Wouldn't that be nice? Let's go to the art room. Yeah. Hello, Mr. Hassel. Well, hello there, Lizzie. You always seem to appear at the most crucial of moments. Is something going on? Well, you see. Master Hassel, I'm here to collect you. So I see. I'm glad that you finally made up your mind about taking your place as leader of the family. Well, it is indeed true that I have made up my mind. I have made up my mind to continue teaching here at the academy. How could you? You're saying you don't care what happens to our proud lineage? I'm saying that I have other priorities. Have a look around at the art decorating this room, would you? The children here are letting their senses, their perceptiveness grow freely. I do not wish to say that protecting our family's ancient bloodline is of no importance. I simply wish to see young talent blossom and grow into the future. It just seems so much more fun to me, if I'm being honest. What utter nonsense. And yet, your fearless, unflinching commitment to that nonsensical vision proves that you're worthy of carrying the will of the dragons, Master Hassel. I will not give up. I will come as many times as I need to in order to change your mind. Oh, by all means, my door is open. I think you'll soon find you've met your match in stubbornness. You thought I could be cowed by some story spun up about my father's deteriorating health? I'm not so easily fooled. I will return another day. I'm sorry you had to see all of that. I'm so very close to resigning my post as teacher and returning to my home. But the students here gave me courage to say no. That includes you, Lizzie. Your words truly brought me strength. I cannot think of a way I can possibly repay my debt to you, young ones. Take this, if you will, insufficient as it may be, in expressing the full breadth of my gratitude. Ooh, 50 Dragon Terror Shards. Thank you. Now then, let it be clear to all. I, Hassel, will continue on my chosen path as instructor to the youths of our world. Lovely. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Hassel. Good to hear, Professor. Okay, almost there. Let's go to the school store now. I didn't even know we had a school store. Oh, what can you buy here? Hello. What do you sell? Lots of stuff. Okay. Hello, Professor. What's new, new kid? Are you here to do a little shopping? Yep, I'm here to shop. The school store is a nice place. They've got everything you need right there here. I'm here to check out the sandwiches they've got for sale. The school store sandwiches taste great and have excellent nutritional balance too. You're not making your own? Haha, I guess I'm just not used to it yet. Well, the training kind of wore me out. I achieved my goal anyway, so I'm going to take a break from sandwich making for a bit. Alright, I didn't tell you what my goal was. I wanted to pay Nurse Miriam back for everything she does for me. It was my way of saying thanks. She's so nice and so skilled at what she does. I really look up to her. I want to try sandwich making so I could be skilled at doing something for other people, like she is. But I guess I just wasn't cut out for it. What I am cut out for, though, is being full of energy, so I decided to focus on that instead. Like I said in class, I think people in Pokemon should make their strong points stronger. You really helped me out, new kid. Take this as my way of saying thanks. 10 bottles of protein. Thanks. Alright then. What should I go with today to get my protein in? Let's see, that's some potions, some antidotes, some paralyzed heals. Maybe I should get some ice heals too. Yeah, probably. To the home ec room! Miss Lizzie, about that matter which I needed your help. I've discovered the name of the incredibly sweet condiment. It's called Sweet Herba Mystica. If you'd find it during the course of your treasure hunt, I would be grateful if you would share some with me. I did actually find it. Miss Lizzie, have you anything to write out the Sweet Herba Mystica? Give Mr. Seguer some of your Sweet Herba Mystica? Yes. You don't have any. Drats. Well then. Okay, I think that about covers it. I don't think Mr. Rayford actually has anything new for us. Anything new in the nurse's office? I know that it doesn't say there's anything new, but there might be. Who knows? Hey Miriam, how you doing? Are you tired? Why not lie down and have a quick rest? Okay, nothing. Which means... Okay. Finally! We're done with school for the time being. And now that we got a Meowth, we could even theoretically start taking on the Team Star bases. I like that idea. I like it a lot. It is only a level 5 Meowth though, so that's troubling to say the least. I imagine we can go up to the... We'll probably take on the last gym first, and then just kind of run the tables on Team Star's bases. Maybe we'll even look into those legendary treasure Pokemon. But yeah. The future is Brights.